What's going on, Shady People? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you back to another Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire live Wi-Fi battle. Today against a shady person, Quinton. Now, if you want a chance to be featured in one of these videos, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. My link is in the description. Also, as well as Quinton's, you can go tweet at him, wish him good luck, even though the battle already happened. I don't know, say hello to him. He's a shady person. Make friends. So, we're going to go over the team I'm using really quick. This is the final time we're going to be using our Marowak team. We got Threat, Spider Bread, Little Bro, Adaptable, Sanosuke, and Chandler. If you missed the other two battles, backtrack in the playlist and go check them out because both of them were doozies. I won't reveal what the score is just yet as far as where we're standing in case you guys didn't miss those, so you might want to pause this video because I'm going to be referencing those battles most likely. Now, today, my webcam seems a little low, so I'm gonna kind of slouch a little bit. I don't know why it's so low. My opponent, we're having the mixed OU match, and my opponent does have his Garchomp and possibly Mega Gardevoir. Now, I gotta be honest, when you're using lower tier Pokemon, one of the most, in my opinion, one of the most broken effective Megas, if you're versing lower tier Pokemon, is Mega Gardevoir. It's really, really, really crazy strong. I mean, even in OU, it's crazy strong. I already have my next team built. I'm actually probably going to have those battles today as well. Today's Saturday when I'm recording this, and I'm probably going to have the next 3 battles before I stream later. So I'll be streaming later if that means anything to you guys. I'm probably going to be streaming some Pokemon. So stick around. Follow the Twitch in the description. We can see common weaknesses on this team really, really quick. He's got 2 Pokemon weak to Ice, 2 Pokemon weak to Dragon. He's got 1 Pokemon weak to Fire, but he does have a possible Flash Fire Typhlosion, which will be immune. He does have 3 Pokemon weak to Fairy, but I don't have any Fairy-type moves. So that makes sense, since I've been using this team. That usually is what happens, is, it's what happens. Looking at this team, he's got nothing that's immune to Sticky Web, but he does have the Fortress, so based on that, I'm most likely going to open up with the Chandler. Most likely open up with the Chandler. Yeah, I'm gonna open up with the Chandler because I think he might want to open up with the Fortress and set up some hazards. I don't really like opening up with my Ghost Boy because my Ghost Boy is a manhole and I really don't like doing that. The other option for me was to open up with Galvantula, get the web up, and then go on into Chandler. Chandler pretty much walls Fortress and stops the Rapid Spin, so I should have done that. Misplays galore. I actually haven't used I haven't used my English language tongue in a long time, but I haven't used the spin blocker, like, thinking about spin blocking in a long time. But My Lumps opens up, and My Lumps is of course the gosh darn Goodra. Now I could get greedy here, go for a Calm Mind, take the possible Dragon type move coming my way. I don't think he might have something super effective for me. I really don't know. I don't have anything that really wants to take any hits on this team. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really have nothing that wants to take hits. Possibly the Little Bro. I'm gonna go on into Little Bro. It is the fattest thing on my team, but I don't know. Are you gonna go for the EQ? That is amazing! Alright, so we have the physical Goodra, most likely Sap Sipper, gonna be immune to some stuff. I wanna go for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp because even if the Typhlosion comes in with the Flash Fire, it's not that big of a deal because, I mean, I'm a little bro. I'm a little bro. I can go ahead and wall it. It doesn't really matter. So we're gonna get a Will-O-Wisp off. We saw the EQ, so I'm really hoping this guy is all physical because getting that burn off is gonna be absolutely huge. Let's see what he goes for. Oh, nope, he's mixed. Got that mixed Sap Sipper Goodra. That is a quality Pokemon in my opinion. I cannot hate on that whatsoever. So we're gonna get a little bit of our leftovers recovery here. This is not my Citrus Little Bro. My little Citrus Little Bro is actually gonna be on my next team. I know, using Rotom again, such a scrub. I just love this Pokemon. So now that we have him burned, and he's most likely gonna go for a Dragon Pulse, I could switch out into Nothing because Nothing wants to take a Dragon Pulse on my team. So I'm gonna have to dwindle this thing down. I kind of want to Volt Switch, but I kind of also want to double Willow or Hydro Pump. I'm just gonna Hydro Pump. Because I think there's a slight chance the Garchomp will want to come out to actually do something. You can tell the way my opponent's thinking. He's taking a little while. There's a slight chance the Garchomp's gonna want to come out, and while Will-O-Wisping would be really, really nice, a double Willow on the Garchomp. And neutral Hydro Pump is not bad damage either, and I've noticed with this team that I'm using, I need to just get in quick, and it's not a hyper-offensive team, but it's not bulky enough to withstand the tides of battle. So he is going to withdraw My Lumps. I'm very interested to see what he goes out into. He's going to go out into Josh the Scrafty? Nope, Josh the gosh darn Fortress. So we've got Josh the Fortress. Hydro Pump snags a crit and brings it down to sturdy. The crit, I don't really think matters. I don't really think the crit matters, to be completely honest. I know that seems kind of because like if it does 100%, that means it's going to do at least 66%. So 2 Hydro Pumps would kill. Most likely a Volt Switch. We all know Fortress is the best at exploding, but he's complete garbage otherwise. Like a special defense is complete due to butter. So switching that in on a Hydro Pump was a very, 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 very risky play. I don't agree with it, but it's okay. I think the Goodra was a perfect wall for Rotom, but he did have burn damage. You saw how little his strongest move, Dragon Pulse, did, so he didn't want to sit there and keep taking damage to damage. But now that his spinner is gone, I have one goal and one goal only, and that's to set the web up. Because with the web up, Marowak the Threats the Marowak can go ahead and take some time to shine today. That'd be fantastic if we can go ahead and get some Bone Club action going on. Nami is going to come out. Nami is the Garchomp. Very solid switch into my opponent. He does have the opportunity to wall my Volt Switch, but like I said, all I want to do is set the Sticky Web. If this is like a... Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me he's going to flinch me. Don't say that. Don't say that, please. Yes! Alright, we got the web up. That's all that you needed to do. That's literally all you needed to do. There's really no one else that I care about you hitting hard. True, you outspeed Typhlosion if he's not Scarfed, but I doubt he's not Scarfed. We got Rock Slide again. That makes me believe this thing is choiced in some fashion. I 100% believe this thing is choiced in some fashion. I just don't know how. So if he's locked into Rock Slide right now, I could go out into Sinosuke. Sinosuke is a number 2 of my opponent's team. I'm gonna go on into Sinosuke, and I'm gonna do it because at least I resist Rock, and because he went for Rock Slide twice, I really think he's choiced. I really do. Because why would you risk the miss if you don't have to? So I'm gonna go for a straight up knockoff. It's pretty much the safest play. If he goes for a different move, he fooled me with that double Rock Slide. He really did. It's one way to play is to give as little information to your opponent as possible, even if you're gonna risk the miss. It could really pay off for him, but I have a feeling this is either a Scarf Chomp or a Banded Chomp. Probably, I mean, there's really no way to tell yet because I had the Focus Test on the Galvantula, and a Rock Slide from either one of those would kill. Then again, wait a minute. He is Scarfed because he outsped my Galvantula. Isn't Galvantula faster? He's a little baby spider. I think Galvantula might be faster. I'm not entirely sure. I could look it up, but I won't. My Lumps is gonna come through, and I'm gonna knock off my opponent's Lumps. I'm just gonna get rid of them completely. I don't care about his Lumps. You can do whatever you want. I don't know what. Oh my Lanta! Well, he did gooey me. But I'm pretty positive that I should still be faster. I could take no risk and switch right out into my. No, I'm gonna be faster. Even though I got gooeyed, I'm gonna be faster. Granted, being at -2 is gonna stink. Oh my gosh! You miss! I'm sorry. So Goodra was faster than Pangoro. And even after the opponent's Sticky Web drop, it's still faster. Pangoro is able to nimbly dodge a Fire Blast, even though he's got grass sticking out of his mouth. That thing should have caught flames. Rihanna's gonna come through. Now that is a problem. Okay. Now this is where things can get really bad really fast. If I go out into Chandler and he Dragon Dances, I lose. Alright, so the only option I have is to stay in and Drain Punch. It's the only option I have. He's gonna go for Drain Punch of his own, most likely going to... I'm gonna live! You're a fat bear! You are a fat bear! And that's gonna do a huge... It's a one-hit KO! Wow, Sinosuke. You are severely underestimated. Severely underestimated. My goodness. I was actually really scared of my opponent's team. Out comes the Gardevoir, and because I've already pretty much... Sinosuke's dead. Sinosuke's dead. He doesn't really need to be around anymore. You're going to trace my Iron Fist. That's fantastic. I'm sure we're going to see a Mega here. And the game's not exactly over yet. I'm going to go for a Gunk Shot in case he gets greedy and goes for a Calm Mind, predicting a switch, but I really doubt that. I think we're just going to see a Hyper Voice right here. Mega Gardevoir is going to come through. Had he brought Mega Gardevoir out a lot earlier, Then again, he didn't expect his Goodra to miss, but I'm a Salt Vest, so I would have lived that Fire Blast even if he didn't miss. A little bit of hacks in this game, a little bit of hacks. But now Gardevoir is here. And Gardevoir is a huge problem for me. Gardevoir is a very big problem for me. I'm not really sure what I want to do about this. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out to Chandler. I'm gonna go out to Chandler, and we're gonna play our good old weakness policy card. I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind. I'm gonna go for the Calm Mind because I should outspeed thanks to the sticky web. Chandler should outspeed. Gonna get a Calm Mind up. Even if my opponent goes for a Shadow Ball, barring a crit, I should live, and we should be able to snag ourselves a weakness policy boosted Shadow Ball after this. So he's gonna go for a Shadow Ball right here. We should easily take this, which we do. We take it. And there's the weakness policy Chandelure, ladies and gentlemen. And since my opponent has no priority left with the sticky web up, I'm pretty sure we got this one in the bag. A +3 Shadow Ball should very easily kill anything on my opponent's team. So threats isn't really going to get showcased in this battle, but Chandler, the Chandelure, is going to make quick work of this Gardevoir. Just, oh my gosh, just look at that. Look at that. The power of sticky web is way too real. This was definitely a shorter battle. I do apologize for that. Don't worry. We are going to have an episode of Insurgents on the channel today, and I can't wait to use the next team. Oh, wait a minute. I spoke too soon. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure he's going to outspeed me. Yep. Spoke too soon. I thought Chandler was going to put in the finest, but I was wrong. It's a crit! And down goes Chandler. Now, I could have switched out. I definitely could have switched out. I could have predicted that and switched out, but I really didn't want to. It's not like my Chandelure. Okay, so I'm just going to go for Hydro Pump here because my opponent has to switch out. We already know this thing is choiced. He has to switch out. This ended up being a pretty close battle. We got a 3 score right now. It's 3-2 right now. So hashtag hot bars is coming in. If I connect with this Hydro Pump though, his hot bars are gonna get pretty cooled down pretty fast. I do connect, so that should pretty much take him out. Typhlosion's kind of fat and I'm not invested, so nope, down it goes. All right, so my opponent is left with just his Scarf Chomp. And this was like I said, this was a battle where I'm just gonna have to get in and do damage, and that's actually what ended up happening. It's 3-0 right now. Nami has to lock herself into something, and no matter what it is, I'm Will-O-Wisping. Outrage. Can we take an Outrage from a Gardevoir? I am invested in defense, so I do live. And I connect with my Will-O-Wisp, and that is pretty much going to secure the game. I think it's going to secure the game because with the attack being lowered, and I'm going out into threats. I do want to go into Dragalge and I think Dragalge might be able to take. Dragalge has pretty weak defense actually. Like I'm gonna let Rotom die here. Dragalge has pretty weak defense, but might be able to take a burned Outrage. Might be able to. I'm not entirely sure. Might be able to. I think I'm just gonna go out into threats because I think a Bone Meringue should do the trick. I think I can live an Outrage since you're burned, even though I'm Marowak and you're a Garchomp. Oh man, I'm gonna love seeing the day where I could knock off to be safe. I don't know how safe that is. Go for Bone Meringue. Outrage is gonna come through. And it's not even gonna do half, and in comes the confusion induced. Bone Meringue's gonna, you throw that bone. Oh my gosh, look at that damage. I could have lived an Outrage even if it wasn't burned because it did less than half. So burn has the damage, so I would have left with like 7 HP, 7. But Quinton, that was a very fun battle. I know that was a really quick one, guys. I know a lot of you guys don't like quick battles. Some of you guys love quick battles, but that was very bam, bam, punch for punch, 2-0. If you guys did enjoy, please go ahead and leave a like rating. That would mean a lot. Don't worry, we're gonna have Insurgents up later today, and no matter what, we're gonna have a Wi-Fi battle with a brand new team starting tomorrow. I love you guys, but I gotta get the heck out of here. Also, stick around. Be around the Twitter universe. Make sure you follow me. I will be streaming later tonight. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.